Hey guys, welcome back. In the last session, we have discussed about creating a Docker image and pushing the Docker image to the Docker Hub. So we have successfully pushed the account services Docker image to the Docker Hub. Now, in this session, what I'll do is I'll be, deploying this account services image to the Kubernetes. So I'll be using the shell script. I'll be using the shell script file. I'll be loading this, I'll be downloading these account services and I'll be starting the Minikube. Okay, to deploy my account services into the Kubernetes pods actually. Okay, so now what I'll do is okay, let me go to the IntelliJ account services. So in IntelliJ account services, I'll tell you like what are the files we have created, deployed at SH actually. The same work, in customer services, we have like created the deployed at shell script file, right? In the same way only, we have created the, deployed at SH file for the account services as well. So here we have given the, YAML file path and the service name, and we have given the echo commands where it will be like notifying the user like what exactly operation is it is performing by the it is performing actually. So we will be like knowing by these echo commands. Actually, it is kind of like a printf statements or SSOut statements in Java. Okay, so here we have used the kubectl to deploy the YAML file to deploy the the account services to the Kubernetes actually. So once it is available, we once it is deployed successfully, what we are doing is we are starting the service. So we have given the service name. The service name is account services. Okay, so we are just reading that service name using the dollar symbol. That's what we are doing is. Let's come back to the account deployment.yaml file. So in the account deployment.yaml file, we have written the deployment and service. We have written the two files. One is the deployment and service. So you can write in separate file as well. No, there is no problem in it actually. So I have included in a single file so that I can explain easily actually. So here we have the API version. So app/v1 and the kind, what you're trying to do, you're going to deploy. So what you're going to deploy, you're going to deploy this account services. That's what you'll be doing it. And where I'll be getting this account services, application details. So I'll be like, I have an image actually. So you can, I'm telling the, Kubernetes to download this image from the Docker Hub, and I want to run this particular account services on the port number 8082. So once you deploy the account services to your container, okay, your container is having the account services. Well, fine. Now the next thing is that if you want to, like, you can access the account services at the container level only. Now, what if you want to access the account services at the global level? So global in the sense anyone can able to access it. So it's kind of a production deployment. Okay. So if you want to access it, so then you have to create a service actually. Okay. Then you have to create a service. For the service, you have to give the, service details actually. Account service is the name for it. Okay. So we want to, run the service, and on what port we want to run the service? We want to run the service on port 8082. Okay. So if you want to access it globally, we need to give the, type as node port so that we can able to access it globally. So that's what we are doing. So now what I'll do is I'll be, going to the account services, directory. So I'll be running this deploy.sh file. So for this, in order to run this deploy.sh file, I'll be using the git bash and I'll be running it. If you use command prompt, you'll be getting an exception actually. Let me show the command prompt first. So then we will be using the git bash actually. Go to the Explorer and at my project directory. So now what I'll do is I'll be getting inside this one. I'll be typing cmd. So here I'll say deploy.sh. So you'll be getting an exception like dot is not recognized internal or external command. So it is not recognizing dot as the current directory. So normally if you want to, tell we are in a current directory, so you should be using a dot actually. So, but it is not recognizing. The Windows is not recognizing dot. So now what I'll do is I'll be closing this one. So what I'll do is I'll be going to the account services directory. I'll right click again. So here I have git bash. So click on the git bash. So it will be opening a prompt. Okay, it will be opening a prompt. Now here you can use the same command dot slash deploy.sh. Sh is an extension of shell script. Okay, when you do that, when you click enter, so it will be starting the Minikube first. So once it starts the Minikube, so it will be loading the it will be doing these operations. Let me come over here to the account services. So see, first it's starting the Minikube. So once it's successfully started the Minikube, it will deploy the account services application actually. So for that, what it will be doing, it will be reading the YAML file. So here it will come. So it will read this YAML file, deployment YAML file, and it will be reading each and every step actually, each and every line. And it over here, what it will do is it will be understanding that, okay, this is a Docker Hub name, username, and this is the image details, and this is the tag details, the version details you can assume. Okay, so it will try to download this image from the Docker Hub, and it will be once it is downloaded, it will be running this account services application on the port 8082. So what we are doing is in the next section, what we are doing is we are trying to access this account services application over the globe. So for that, I'll be using a type as node porter. Okay, so and the target port, like where I can able to access it, and what port I can able to access it at 8082. Okay, so when you when you run the Kubernetes. So when you successfully run the Kubernetes, when you successfully loaded this file, and it will be downloading this Docker image, and it will be running the it will be deploying the account service on port 8082. After that, it will be accessible to 8082 as well. Okay, so now we can access globally. So let's go and check it. Let's go and check our deployment. So here you can see the deployment is successful, and we are starting the services. We are starting the service. So you can access the services at this level. Okay. So you can copy this one or this one URI. Anyone is fine. So here you can see this is the 127.0.0.1. So it is the Minikube IP address. This is a Minikube IP address, and this is the port number where you can access the your application actually. So this will be internally making a call to the port number 8082. So 8082 will be will be serving the request. So once it is sending the response back, so we can display the response with Postman. So let me come here. Let me go here. So I have a handy. I have checked it whether it is working fine or not. So let me paste this one. So this is the, as I told, this is the Minikube IP address, and this is the port number where account services is running in the Minikube. Okay, so now let me try to access this account ID. So let's send the request. So at first, see, it is not able, we are not able to make a connection actually. So it is having some issue actually. So you need to wait for at least 30 seconds to pods to run actually. If you have the lens actually, so if you have the lens, so here you can able to see that the pods are running successfully now. So now what I'll do is let me come here once again. Let me refresh this one. So you can see whether it's okay. It started fine. So you can see the pods are running. Deployment. See, the 3 are running. Okay. So account services, customer services, both are running. So 2 replicas we have created. If we delete one pod, so automatically our other pod is created. Okay. So fine. So now let's come here. Let's send the request. So now this time you will be getting the response. So as I told, it will be you need to wait at least 30 seconds to everything should be loaded to the pod, and it will be able to send the response to you when you are hitting the request. That's all. Okay, I hope this is fine. In the next session, we will be discussing one more topic. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel and share with your friends as well. Okay, so thanks for watching.